Hello, good morning everyone. Now we are starting our practical question for the final accounts. So, first of all, I'll prepare the accounts of account use for this question. So, you have to prepare a balance sheet in form of vertical form. Vertical balance sheet. First, that is sources of funds schedule. You have to make a column like sources of fund, schedule, and amount. You can also make amount like this. So these are the balance sheet you have to prepare. This is the heading, sources of fund. Under that, first one is shareholders fund. Again, in shareholders fund, A, share capital, and B, reserve and surpluses. Here for making schedule 1 is for capital and schedule 2 for reserves and surplus. Now second heading, loan fund. If you are making such heading or not, it's not important, but if you have to write down the schedule like C, secured loan for schedule D, unsecured loan schedule 4. Now this becomes the total, that is total sources of funds. Now second one is main heading, application of funds. Again, in application of fund, first one is fixed assets, schedule 5, as per schedule 5, fixed assets. Now second one is investment. Again, the schedule for investment is 6. And the next one is current assets, loans and advances for schedule 7, less from current assets schedule 7 you have to less schedule 8, that is current liabilities and provision as per the schedule 8. Here schedule 9 is not in your syllabus from this 2013. Schedule 9 is also there in corporate account, that is fictitious assets or miscellaneous expenditure. Now you have to make a total, like total application of funds. This total and this total would be same after this calculation. This is the first pro forma. You have to prepare first this balance sheet, and on this balance sheet you have to make a working note. Now the profit and loss account, P&L account. Again, in P&L account, first one is sales of goods and other income. It is the head, sales of goods and other income as per schedule A. You have to make a total over here from this schedule A. Next, manufacturing and other expense as per schedule B. You have to make a total. Then other expense and appropriation. You have to like other expense and appropriation is any. Now these are the main two format, that is balance sheet of company and this is the P&L account of company. Now you have to make working note for preparing such balance sheet and P&L account. So now note 1, that is first one is schedule A, that is first one is schedule A, sales of goods and other incomes, that is particular amount. You have to make this particular amount. You have to remain in this space, remain in this like 10 lining, minimum 10 line you have to left in this schedule. Now schedule minimum 10 line, then after schedule B, that is the name of schedule B is manufacturing and other expense, particular amount. You have to write down the manufacturing expense and expense, other expense which is related to P&L over here in this schedule. You have to leave this space, maximum space in this schedule, because most of the expense are over here there, like a purchase of raw material, salary, outstanding salary, prepaid, rent, tax, etc., etc. Such type of expense would be noted over here. Next you have to write a maximum space in schedule B. Now from schedule A, that is we have to sing like that, schedule 1, that is share capital. Schedule 1, the name of schedule 1 is share capital. Again particular amount. You have to left 5 to 7 lining over here in schedule 1. Now schedule 2. See here there is nothing like a debit or credit amount. Second, reserves and surplus. Reserve and surpluses. Again you have to left over here 10 linings, 8 to 10 lines. Now schedule 3, that is secured loan. Again particular amount, only 5 linings, maximum 5 lines over here in schedule 3, because not more than 5 amount for secured loan. Now schedule 4, unsecured loan. Here also 5 lining, not more than 5 line, because not more than 4 entry in this schedule. Now the next one is schedule 5. I already told you that schedule 5 is quite different one from the previous one, because you have to prepare column like this: fixed assets, GB, it means gross block, as on purchase date, then addition if any up to this period, deduction up to this date, gross block as on accounting date, accounting year date, then depreciation, and then net amount. You have to make a so many column, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 column. Again under that you have to kept 7 or 8 lining over here. Now schedule 6, that is investment. The name of this schedule is investment. Again particular amount. In the investment you have to kept again 4 to 5 lining, because not more than 4 to 5 entry over here. Next schedule 7, that is current assets, loans and advances. Particular amount, more than 10 lines. Mind you well, more than 10 lines you have to keep blank, because here n number of entry will be there. Then schedule 8, this is the last one. Schedule 8, that is current liabilities and provision. Here also you have to make particular an amount. Here also you have to keep again more than 10 lines, at least 15 lines should be kept over here. Mind you well, at least 15 lines or 15 entry should be over here. So again from the top one we are preparing first, that is vertical balance sheet 5 to 7, sources of fund and application of fund. Again profit and loss account, sale of goods and other income, manufacturing and other expense. Then schedule A, sale of goods. Now we have to put entry like which we have already put in your final account. So the first one is you are required to prepare a profit and loss account for the year ending and vertical balance sheet as on that date from the following balance sheet taken from the Atul Industries. Now our first adjustment, please consider following at the time of preparing final account. First one is insurance premium amount rupees 300 is paid for the year ending 30th June 2011, or our year is on 31st March on 2011. It means that we are already paid extra for the 3 months. We have to find the amount insurance premium from this. Yes, insurance is 450. So the 450 out of 450, 300 is paid for the year ending 30th June. It means that you have to make a adjustment over here in the insurance. So insurance we have to put in the manufacturing and other expense. So in the manufacturing and other expense, insurance, we have to find the insurance. Where is insurance? Yes, insurance, that is 450. Say in the heading of schedule B, insurance 450 and prepaid 75, because for the whole year 300. So for the 3 months you have to calculate like 12-month insurance is 300. So the how much is for 300? 3 multiplied by 300 divided by 12, the amount will be 75. The rupees 75 is for prepaid insurance. So 450 minus 75, you have to put in the outer column 375. Now the second entry for this 75, because it's a prepaid amount, the second entry for this prepaid amount is in the current assets. So the schedule 7 is for current assets. So we have to put in 7 schedule prepaid insurance in our schedule. Yes, prepaid insurance is 750, right? You have to put like this adjustment. First you have to see insurance premium, you have to click in your mind where is insurance premium. Yes, insurance premium is in P&L account. So as per the P&L account, we are putting these two heading, that is manufacturing and other expense. So we have to put in other expense, that is schedule B. In schedule B we have to put insurance, the amount of insurance which is already given in the question. We have to put insurance amount 450 minus prepaid 300. You have to think that the second entry of that particular prepaid amount, that is 75, is in current asset because it is a prepaid. So you have to put in schedule 7. It is quite simple, no need to worry about this. Now the second one is provide 1500 for debenture redemption fund. So 1500 for provide means provision. So we have to find provision. So in the P&L, that is debenture redemption fund 1500. So other expense and appropriations means provisions. You have to write in your bracket, that is provision. Appropriation or provision is there. The first question is in P&L account, then second one is in provision. So where we have write down the provision in our second schedule. See schedule 8, that is current liabilities. Yes, current liabilities and provisions. So we have to put in provisions schedule current liabilities and under the head of provision. If this amount is not added over here, then we are directly adding this amount in debenture redemption fund. So we have to find out if debenture redemption fund is given in the question or not. Debenture redemption fund, debenture, yes, debenture redemption fund 37,500. So again, fund means reserve and surplus. In the reserve and surplus, debenture redemption fund 37,500 plus increase, that is provision. You can take over here or you can make over here. If it is direct fund, then you have to plus in the fund, otherwise it is fine. If you are putting over here, then also fine. It is not any changes in your answer. Your take answer you can put anywhere. Again, increase in the bad debts reserve 375. Bad debts reserve. So you have to make, first you have to find out the debtors. So debtors mean current assets. You have to find out the current assets, the schedule of current assets. Debtors, yes, debtors is 37,500. Then you have to less bad debts reserve 1850, that is 1875. You have to put by directly on. Then second entry of that particular answer is bad debts reserve in P&L account. So yes, here the bad debts and bad debts reserve, right, in the manufacturing and other expense 370 by 275. Then authorized capital. See, authorized capital you need to consider anywhere. If you shown in the share capital, that is fine, but it is quite suggest to you that you are not adding, because anytime you are taking in your total, then it is quite difficult to take in your answer because it is not included in total. So it is better to leave this adjustment as it is. Closing stock 37,200. This includes defective stock which is required estimated repairing charges of 1275. First we have to find out the closing stock. Again, closing stock. Yes, stock is on 31st December. It's a opening stock, closing stock. So closing stock you have to find in other question. Current assets, closing stock. $7,200 is the closing stock. Yes, which is already given in the question. Sorry, closing stock 37,200. Out of that, defective stock is 1275. In the schedule 7, stock 37,200 minus repair charge, that is 2750. It's become a repair charge, it means it become obsolete, so it's considered as a we can say that a loss for you. So we have to deduct from over here, that is sale of goods, that is closing stock minus 1250. There are two entry for this. Is like that, you have to put this amount, debit and credit amount, in the column as like rent. For example, rent, in expense and other expense, debenture, it means secured loan, you have to put in that particular schedule. We are putting this in our next lecture. You have to remember this 6% debenture. Where is 6% debenture? It is in secured loan. Commercial Bank Limited, cash credit, CC, and credit balance. See, you have to find where exactly such amount you have to put in your balance sheet, or we can say that schedule 1 to 8. You have to write down in bracket. For example, security premium, to the reserve and surplus, capital reserve, reserve and surplus. Dena Bank Limited, Dena Bank Limited, it's a loan or investment. You have to consider this, bad debts or sales, etc., etc. Right? So you have to remember this schedule and performer. Thank you.